Hi all, welcome back. So, got a bit more work done. It's a bit later than what I wanted to, but I've just not had the time this week. I've just been quite busy. So, let's dive in and see what I've managed to get done in the last week. I think we'll start with Syll'Esske. So, reinforce some of the colours. I believe that was previously. And then what I've done is I've decided to go on with the contrast paint, Fire Flesh mixed with some contrast medium, just because it makes it flow a lot smoother. I've done this on several things before, but I decided I just wanted to get the flesh done, and then I might go in with a few glazes like around the cheek and whatnot, and maybe around the knuckles and whatnot. Get just a bit more red in there, not too much, but yeah, I mean, I'm fairly happy with that. I'll do the job nicely. This isn't glued on, it's just got silly putty. Is it silly putty? Yeah, silly putty. Choose for masking just to keep the arm in place as needed. Also wanted to put it on there so when I've sprayed it, it doesn't block any of that up. Right. Now, we have one of these nearly done. Not nearly done, but, you know. This is where we were previously, and I decided I wanted to do this. Now, tried out airbrushing Fire Flesh. It looks okay and everything, but it just didn't do it. So I went over it with just a light flesh tone. Kislev Flesh, I believe it was. I'm not even sure they do that anymore, but Kislev Flesh. And that's given us just a bit of a base, so I'm probably going to go and Nadial spray, just a bit of red tone back in there, so probably whole red. I need to do it on the face and then go back over with the Fire Slayer, then Kislev Flesh, because there's just no colour in there, and it's a face and it needs colour, so that's what I've got to do with that. Right, moving swiftly on. Sigvald. So Sigvald is really quick. All I've done is just gone over the hair in a couple of coats of ivory just to lay the base for a blonde hair. So I think that's looking alright at the moment. So I'll probably do the blonde hair. I need to go in there with a bit of light brown. Might even just Rykel and Flesh shade it with some... Ooh, I mean, I could gloss varnish it, but that would be a bit of a pain. Yeah, I'm going to go Rykel and Flesh shade probably, and then... That's too red. Some sort of brown wash. Redo the blonde, the ivory coat on it, and then highlight it up with white as needed. So Sigvald's had a bit of work. Glutos from last time has had another coat of thin Fire Flesh applied, because that's more in the tone that I want. I've done the eyes, so that looks okay. Can't remember if last time I put this on here, but that is just Pterodon turquoise. Neat, no thinning, doesn't need it, just straight on. Yeah, looks fine. It's getting there. Started to do the metal work. I've just based that out. Nothing special. But this is where most of the work's been. So I've started doing the marbling effect. That's Sigvald's base. That's the biggest area you're going to see, just a bit of marbling. Not sure if I'm going to gloss varnish that, because it's meant to be rough and it'd probably have a lot of that stonework chipped off. It'll have the polished face worn off by this point, because it's all broken, so I'm not sure it would have that nice finish, but we'll see. I might gloss varnish it, if I don't like it, put a matte varnish over the top. Bit of the same colours on some of the stonework here, not as much marbling. It's a bit of a pain to do the full effect, but let's see if we can get it. Oh, little hair. Bit of a pain to get it to focus, it just doesn't want to, but that's Sigvald's base, so currently it will be looking a bit like that. Patch, yes, it's in there pretty nicely. It's the first time I've seen that on the base. I hadn't thought it's down there, but yeah, I'm quite happy with that. The mosaics, I think I'm going to go in and colour something different. I might just do some patterns. I might just spend some time and go over the top. Maybe, not sure. That'll wait and see. Right, this is Glutos' chariot. So it's pre-gloss varnish. That's the next stage. So as you can see, it's still, it's not got that nice shine to it. Hopefully that'll matte down a little, but I think what this is where the paint wasn't fully dry when I removed the baby wipe, but it's fine. Marbling's not perfect like that. It has all these imperfections, so that's fine. It's fine. Didn't get full marbling on these, but just a tiny bit, just a hint at it, and when you have it at that kind of distance, it looks the part. It's the right colour. Same with underneath, again with that effect, but it's fine. Just looks like it's been cracked a little, which is fine. So next stage will be gloss varnishing, and then it's going to be outlining all this metal work with gold, same as all that underneath, which will take a fair bit. And then I'm going to go in and do some weathering. Might use some enamels on it, maybe some oil wash. I've also got to do all this in purple, and then I'm going to black oil wash that. All this needs to be gold, and then that's going to be washed. So quite a lot to work. But yeah, that's this week's work. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, I think that's looking really good. So yeah, that's what I've managed to accomplish this week. We've got some tasks for next week, so plenty to be getting on with. Alright guys, that's the update. Hopefully I'll get some more done. I've got to go back and do a bit of work on this one, thinking about it, because I'm not sure if he's going to show up. Got some dust caught in the paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some isopropyl alcohol, wash it away. If it takes it all the way back down to the resin, it doesn't matter. I can just reprime it. It won't be a big deal. It's only just a standing piece, so what does it matter? Anyway guys, that's it. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time. See ya. Well guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe. Also be sure to check out our Facebook page at Wolfen Studios. The link's in the description. As always, thanks for stopping by. Catch you next time.